Hiya, this video is about the benefits of cold showers for men and women. If you're new, I'm called Adrian. Welcome. I make videos all about alternative, natural, safe and effective ways to maintain and improve your mental and physical health and well-being. And if you're not new, welcome back. It's really good to see you again. And if you've not already subscribed, do click on the subscribe button now and the bell icon so YouTube can keep you updated as we release new content. So in the structure of today's video, I'm going to list 19 or so benefits of taking cold showers. And I'm also going to have a quick discussion with you about the approach I've taken to it because I don't really like diving straight into a cold shower because my first response is to hop straight back out again. So the 19 benefits of taking cold showers, and I'm relatively new to this in that I've only been taking cold showers now for about 6 months, and funnily enough, if you'd said to me even 7 months ago, oh, you'll be taking cold showers every day and you'll love it, I'd have probably looked at it like you'd grown a second head and gone, okay, yeah, well, we'll see about that. But anyway, I have been doing that for 6 months now and it's been extraordinary, and it's something that I simply won't stop doing, and it's my favorite part of the shower, and I'll explain why it's part of the shower in the next segment. So for now, the 19 benefits that I've come across is number one, mindfulness. You really, when you're in cold water like that, you're not going to be thinking about anything else. You are going to be completely present in the moment, and that's a great thing. The second thing is mental clarity. I found that when I get out of the shower, I'm a clear thinker anyway, but my mind is so sharp and so focused. It's been really tremendous for that. Another really curious thing is once I'm out of the shower, I actually feel warm for hours, even if I'm in a particularly cold environment. And the other thing I've found is that when I'm out and about outside, when it is cold, and it's not been that cold this winter so far, it's been down to like maybe 1 degree, -1, that kind of thing. I'm much more tolerant of the cold. It doesn't feel as uncomfortable to me. I've noticed particularly as well, I haven't been wearing my gloves anything like as often, which is just as well really, because I noticed the other day when I did go to get them out that I've misplaced one somewhere. Your skin feels much better, and I'm led to believe that your hair is much more glossy. It's much better for your hair having cold showers than warm. Of course, I can't really comment about that since I'm follically challenged. Your breathing, when you get in the cold water, your breathing certainly gets a lot more rapid and deeper, and that's great. That floods your body with oxygen, which is a really good thing, and you feel more energized as a result. In addition, your heart rate increases, and that's great for your cardiovascular system. Hi, this is future me because I just realized I left out probably what is the most important benefit in my mind of having cold showers every day, and that is because of the enormous boost it gives to your immune system. It's effectively resetting your immune system every day. So even if you ignored all the previous benefits and all the ones that follow, for that one reason, in my mind, it's worth doing. I understand that if you're in the cold for any length of time, your body will start to burn brown fat. The cold triggers the part of your brain called the blue spot, which releases noradrenaline, which has antidepressive effects. Cold water therapy or ice therapy has been used for a long time by athletes for muscle repair and muscle recovery. Now, a good friend of mine, Dave, who does ultramarathons and things, he sits in a cold bath afterwards, and it was actually those conversations I was having with him 6 or 7 months ago now that got me thinking about doing this. So any kind of physical activity, your muscles will repair much quicker in cold showers. Now for guys, there's another big benefit in a cold shower. It increases naturally your testosterone level, which is tremendous when you're training, but also as you get older it's very important because your testosterone levels do tend to dip. In addition, I've seen reports that having a hot bath dramatically cuts down on your sperm production, whereas having a cold shower dramatically increases it by up to 400%. So I guess you could probably have a hot bath as a kind of natural contraceptive, but I'm not guaranteeing that would work. I'm just theorizing. And if you are trying for a child or anything like that, I'd suggest that cold showers could certainly help that. After all, guys, there is a reason why your testicles hang down outside your body, because they need to be cooler. Your tolerance of stress is improved. Uric acid is reduced. Glutathione production is increased, and glutathione is very, very important. It's anti-inflammatory. It's also your body's strong antioxidant that's used for things like blood purification. And your lymphatic system is stimulated. That's important. The lymphatic system is the it's like the waste or the sewage system of the inside of the body, if you will, where all the waste products are taken around the body. It's quite similar to your vascular system, except there's no pump. So it relies on muscle movements, that kind of thing. That's also, by the way, when old people sit for long periods of time, the bottoms of their legs and their feet really swell up because they're not moving the lymph around. So the alternating heat and cold, and we'll come on to that in a bit, is what's really beneficial. That causes an expansion and a contraction in the lymphatic system. And the final one is to improve your sleep. Now, I was reading about this just the other day when I was doing the research for this video, and I thought, you know what, all right, I will try and have a cold shower before bed, because traditionally I would have a fairly warm bath with some magnesium chloride, absolutely sleep great, find that very, very relaxing. The last 2 nights I've decided, all right, I'll go and have a cold shower. And it does wake you up, but at the same time it knocks you out, if that makes any sense. So just before bed, hopped in the cold shower, hopped into bed, and I've had 2 of the best night's sleeps I've had in a long time, and that's comparing against my already very good sleep patterns. So I thought it'd be useful for you to understand how I've gone about this. I don't just hop into a cold shower because, as I said before, my first reaction would be to hop straight out again. I've long since decided in my life it's much nicer to follow a path of least resistance, to find things that feel good, and I look for that all the time. So when I was thinking about this, my first thought was, I won't do it because I don't like that sudden cold, although I understand the benefits of it. So I decided to get in a hot shower, and some of you are going to say this isn't the way to do it, but it works for me, and we're all different and we all have our own approach, right? So day by day, I just kept dropping the temperature down. I'd always start with a warm shower and have a wash, and then I'd just rinse and stand there for a few minutes, and I kept making it colder to the point where it's a little uncomfortable. And what I found within about a week was I could tolerate it with no heat whatsoever, and it was very cold. And when we talked about your lymphatic system and that difference between the heat and then the cold being very beneficial, and you can alternate on and off with that, I decided, all right, we'll try that approach. And I have to say something, that having a cold shower now, that cold rinse at the end, is actually by far my favorite bit of the shower. And I'm surprised I'm even saying this because, as I said, 6 months ago, I'd have looked at you like, really? But it's absolutely my favorite bit. So when I travel as well, if I go somewhere where I can't get the shower really cold at the end, it's actually quite disappointing. So again, it's up to you how you go about this, but for me, that approach of, I don't really have it hot now when I wash, it's just lukewarm. I have it warm and then very cold, and I stay in there to the point where my hands start to feel a bit uncomfortable, or I start to get a bit of a headache from the cold, which probably takes maybe 3 or 4 minutes and that's it. But you feel absolutely amazing afterwards. So in the comments below, do you have cold showers, and what benefits have you had from having the cold showers, or do you think you're going to give it a go? And let us know how you get on. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do click on the subscribe button and the like button so you'll be kept updated as new content came in. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. See ya!